Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Happy Wednesday. Today I've got a really great full body workout for you, although we will be targeting mostly upper body and core. But this is going to be an animal flow style workout with an upper body and core finisher. Animal flow tends to always use the full body, but we're going to try to target mainly upper and core today with this workout. So for part one, what we're going to do is 3 to 5 rounds. If 3 rounds is easy, we obviously want you to do 5. But if you're new to working out or if this feels like it's a challenging workout, obviously just do 3. We're going to do 3 different movements and we're going to do 10 reps of each of those movements. We've got contralateral lifts, side kick throughs, and loaded beast with a front kick through. So a contralateral lift is going to be in the beast hold position. You're going to have your shoulders directly over your hands and your knees are going to be underneath your belly button. So while you're in this beast hold position, we're going to lock those shoulders in by turning the pits of your elbows forward, and your knees are going to splay out. So you've got your glutes engaged, your back is nice and flat, and your knees are going to be about 1 inch off the ground. So we're trying to keep those knees as close to the ground as possible without touching. All right, so while we're in that beast hold position, you're going to lift your opposite hand and opposite foot without rotating too much around your spine. So this is going to allow us to use more of our core and not compensate by rocking our spine side to side, okay? So you're gonna lift that opposite hand and foot for a total of 10 reps. From there, we're going to go into a side kick through. The beast position is going to be the starting point of all 3 of these exercises. So we want to make sure that we're starting each of these exercises in that good solid beast position. We're just going to lift the opposite hand and foot again, like we did in that contralateral lift, except we're going to shoot that foot out to the side, stacking that top shoulder over your bottom shoulder, really opening up that shoulder at the top of that movement, and we're going to kick through on each side for 10 total reps. And then finally, we've got 10 loaded beast to front kick through. So you're gonna start again in that beast position, except for this one, you're going to kick your feet out just a little bit further so that your knees are more underneath your hips. This gives us enough room to push our hips back towards our feet so we can go into that loaded beast position and then step forward into a front lunge, bringing that back foot through into a front kick through. This is really going to challenge your core. So ideally we want to keep that foot that's kicking through off the ground. If you end up touching the ground, that's okay, but really try to focus on keeping that foot elevated during that kick through, that front kick through portion of this movement. We're gonna have you rest about 60 seconds in between each round, and then you're gonna repeat that for 2 to 4 more sets for a total of 3 to 5 rounds. And finally, we're going to end with a nice little finisher here where we're gonna just burn out your triceps and your shoulders and your core with some push-ups and a max hold plank. So what we're gonna do is 1 round, focusing on good form here, good quality reps. We're going to do max push-ups, so as many good push-ups as you can. From there, at the top of that final push-up, we're going to hold a plank for as long as you possibly can. I would recommend setting your phone or a timer next to you and hitting that start button as soon as you start that plank and challenge yourself here. I want you to hit at least 1 minute, okay? But if you can hold longer, obviously do that. So when we're talking about push-ups, we really are talking about a good plank position first. So we want to make sure those shoulders are stacked over the hands, all right? Glutes are engaged, pits of the elbows are forward. And we want to lower everything at the same time, but keeping the elbows kind of tucked in at least a 45-degree angle. So you don't necessarily need to be in contact with your body, but we want to keep those elbows nice and close so that we're avoiding that elbow flare and that shoulder rolling forward position, okay? So max push-ups that look like this. Okay, everything is moving nice and uniform. If you cannot do a push-up like that, that is okay. You can drop to your knees. Okay, still in that good neutral spine position. We're not dropping the hips forward. We're not pushing the butt back and creating a bend in the hip crease there. All right, so hips are forward. Again, elbows are staying nice and close. So max push-ups there. As soon as you are losing good form, we're gonna go to the top of that plank, and we're gonna breathe, and again, not let our hips drop, not raise our butt up in the air. One of the reasons I really like this finisher is because you can test this again in the future. So this is something that you can add to the end of any upper body workout that you do. See how many push-ups you can get, keep track of that number, and then keep track of how long you're holding that plank after with good form, obviously, and just put it in your phone in your notes section, and then revisit it in a week, 2 weeks, 6 months, whatever you want, and see if you've gotten any better at it. I really hope you guys enjoy this workout. It's not meant to take you forever. It's meant to be short and sweet, but get you sweating, get you working, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoy this workout. We'll see you next week.